What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Reality Kingdom. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to TRK After Dark, bitch, where you put the D in dark or whatever, period. I'm your host, Pharaoh, and as you see by the title today, we are going to be talking about Love Cabin, episode 3. Is it episode 3 or 4? I want to say episode 3, maybe episode 4. Damn, girl, I don't know, but we here talking about Love Cabin, so let's get into it or whatever, period. Now, if you don't recall, last episode, we left off, and we were mid-challenge, and the challenge was I don't remember what it's called. The Get 'em Hard challenge. Baby, they was laying the men down on a massage table and massaging the things in the cold, seeing who got hard. It was insane. I was hoping to see some dick. However, we did not get to see any dick. This was a chop of a challenge, and I'm starting off mad. Let me pull up the image. Brace yourself. Oh, you can't see nothing. But this is how I was looking. Keep in mind, reminder. They clearly filmed this either in the mountains or during the winter because everybody is cold. When they get ready, they put on sweaters, beanies, jackets, long sleeve, long pants. Like, they are freezing cold out there. So making them want to do it's not going to work, baby. When I'm cold, it's not going to get up. Well, mine would. Look, all I had to do was see Thanos' face, personally. But yes, it was a chop. Literally, no one succeeded. Nobody got hard. Everyone's being watched. They're on camera. It's day 3. They're not even paired up with people they like. Ray J fucked this shit up. It was a chop. Because you have to remember, the pairs are all mixed up and around because Ray J made them all mixed up and around last episode because that's what he keeps motherfucking doing. And they're like, what the fuck are we doing? So Chloe and John the Don go first. John the Don does not get hard, surprisingly, because you would think John the Don would get hard. He didn't work. Sheila and Trap go, they fell. Nisa and Brian go. Brian keeps his pants on because he's this Christian man. We already know his thing is small. A part of me is like, I respect it, and then a part of me is like, show me that dick, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Desi and Thanos go, and Thanos is wearing his shorts, and I'm like, well, nigga, you better be freeballing because why aren't you in your underwear? Out of every nigga I need to see in their underwear was Thanos. So I don't know what the fuck you doing, but you need to get your shit together. And I need you to stop posting on the motherfucking images on Instagram and on your stories because, nigga, I'm yours. And did I allow you to post them pictures? I don't think I fucking did, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Somebody tell Thanos, hold on. Somebody tell Thanos I said, first of all, reply to my DM. Second of all, stop posting all them fucking thirst traps and pictures and shirtless shit. Put a shirt on, and you better keep them shorts. And the reason he kept them shorts on is because I told him to. The fuck, nigga? He's mine. He's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. And then who else went? Camo and Kiara went. Kiara did, in my opinion, Kiara didn't know what the fuck she was doing. But in Kiara's opinion, I guess she was whispering into his ear. She, like everyone else, rubbed the oil, rubbed the thing a little bit, did what they needed to do, showed the face card, kind of shook the titties. Kiara leaned down and was damn near hugging Camo, whispering. I don't know if she was whispering in his ear or if she was just in his ear while she was rubbing him. Like, he needs to see something. Usually, like, I need to see something if, like, I want to get hard. Like, she should have showed her face, her titties, a little something. I don't think the girls were doing what they needed to do. No shade. I would have got my man hard. I don't know what the fuck they were doing. I would have sat on that dick. I would have sat down on him. I would have rolled him a little bit, like, with clothes. But I'm just saying, like, they wasn't doing that. I would have shook that ass in his face, like, something. I would put his hand on me, like, or they said you couldn't touch them. I don't know, bro. Like, they wasn't doing enough. My nigga would have been hard. Now, the only person who kind of got a little bit up was Michael. When Athena went with Michael, and she a porn star, so she knew what she was doing. He got a little something going on. Now, here's my question. Back to Thanos. So when his got a little going, he was the only one. And Ray J was like, wait, y'all, I think, is it something? And the girls was like, it's something there. And here go Thanos. Yeah, it's schmedium. It was schmedium. His was schmedium. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. How did you know? It wasn't a requirement to. You didn't have to look at the right. Now, I'm not saying Thanos is interested, but I'm saying Thanos is interested. And if that's the case, hello, I sign NDAs. I'm not putting your shit. Hey, I'm just recapping the episode. I'm not exposing anything. It was on the episode. You called it schmedium. You was looking at the dick. If you like the dick, we don't have to talk about it. Just DM me, and I sign NDAs. We move. So that happened. Afterwards, everyone was like, Ray J, that was a fail. No, and Ray J was mad. He was like, everybody fell. I don't know why everybody fell. And Thanos was like, it's because you fucking mixed us up with fucking everybody. It's random ass pairs. And Ray J was like, well, then who do you think you should be with then? And Thanos was like, well, I think I should be with Sheila because that's the person I'm most attracted to. And Ray J was like, Sheila, how do you feel? Sheila was like, I agree. I also think I should be with Thanos. And he's like, oh, okay, there's your pair. So he moved Sheila with Thanos, Thanos with Sheila, leaving Desi and Trap Yayo as partners. Once again, literally moves with the wind. The fact that the contestants have so much freedom, they're able to switch this shit around. It's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? I need this to be more consistent because this wouldn't even be so bad. I think it would still be bad. But I feel like the tension that happens when couples aren't with the people they want to be is like what helps build the show on Love Island. It's like, come on now, y'all. Y'all got to do better. They're not eating this stuff. They're not eating. 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 I need them to eat. Eat. So this wasn't an eat, but they're switched around. So now Thanos is with Sheila and Trap is with Desi. And you know, Desi kind of likes Trap. So Ray J asks Trap. He says, well, Trap, who do you want to be with? And Trap says, no one. Keep in mind, Athena was Trap's OG partner, and Athena gave up the poon for Trap, and her and Trap was like developing a little something, and she felt a little something. So when he said nobody, she got a little mad in her mind. She was like, you know what? Fuck that nigga. You know, she didn't make a scene, which I respect, but in her mind, she was like, this nigga ain't shit. And Desi is like, well, he asked Desi. Ray J asked Desi what she wanted. She was like, I like where I'm at. I'm down to get to know Trap and move forward. So now Trap and Desi are together because Trap didn't care and Desi was down with it. And here we go. Then, boom, we got some bombshells. I mean, we got some flames. So 2 flames have entered the motherfucking villa. We have Bree and we have Jaren. Let me pull up the motherfucking flames. Starting off with Bree. Now, y'all, gorgeous, the boots house down. This is a bad bitch. And it was giving Aaliyah. Like, even her outfits, I should have got a clip of her outfit, my dumbass. Even her outfit, like, she was literally giving, like, Aaliyah ethereal. It was giving, like, vintage, but modern vintage vibe. You know, the era. You see she has the hoops in, but she's still giving youthful and young and Gen Z. Like, this bitch is fucking beautiful. God damn it. Shout out to motherfucking Bree. So Bree comes in, and it's her and it's a man. But we'll talk about Bree first because Bree comes in, and Ray J, he asks Bree, he's like, Bree, of the men here, who are you most attracted to? And she looks to her right, and it's Trap Yayo. And she's like, I'm into him. And literally, they start kissing. And he's like, okay, y'all are paired together right now. So now Desi doesn't have a partner and Trap and Bree are paired together and they're going to be the pair moving forward. Girl, he just does anything. But in this moment, as he starts talking to Jaren, the entire time, Bree is literally up on Trap, like kissing on his neck. Matter of fact, I need to get a clip of this. She's like kissing on his neck the entire time. She's like all up in his ear the entire, like she's like damn near panting over this nigga the whole time. Trap has her in a hold, bitch, this entire moment. I'm like, girl, what's happening? It kind of made her like less sexy and hot because I'm like, girl, what are you doing? Like, this is a man, and I'm not saying don't be on your man, but I just was like, girl, what are you doing? Why are you all in his neck, all in his ear? Like, can he breathe? It was a lot. I was like, ooh, girl. And then so they're now a pair, and then we also have Jaren. Jaren is the other flame. I almost said bombshell. Boom. Here's Jaren. Jaren is cute. I think Jaren is cute. Jaren is like someone who like might be my type. Y'all know I like me a Mexican light skin. Something that you know how I be sometimes. Hey, I just got to be real with myself. That is what it is. I think he's cute. But he's also messy boots the house down. From what we see, he's actually messy boots the house down, honey. So Jaren is going to be causing some motherfucking tension. He immediately gave sassy vibes. He just gave messy. He reminds me of John the Don. And I was watching with a friend, and my friend was like, him and John the Don, they're going to get into it because they 2 messy bottoms. Now, girl, is definitely giving two messy bottoms because the preview of next episode, John and him are getting down. So we got our eyes on them. Okay. Now, he asked Jaren, who is Jaren feeling? Jaren said Athena. Now, as a reminder of who Athena is, and I can remind you who matter of fact, let's pull it up. Boom. Because we actually have all of the pairs. So after this, Jaren gets paired with Athena. He feels like he's interested in Athena. I don't know why. I don't think Athena is all that, especially when you're looking at all them beautiful women. I don't know why the fuck you chose Athena, but we move. And Athena gets paired with Jaren. Now that leaves Desi and Michael back as a pair, which they should have stayed as a pair from the beginning. And that leaves who is the new bitches? Trap Yayo and Bree are now a pair as well. So I can just go over all the pairs actually. Michael and Desi are now back together as a pair. Desi has a diary room and she's like, oh, I mean, I guess this is where I'm meant to be. I guess. I don't like that bitch. Oh, she's not a big word. I don't like that, Desi. Girl, I need you to lock in. Is this your man or is this not your man? Like, I don't know why Desi doesn't want Michael. Michael is literally the only nigga here who is worth it. And she's acting so weird about wanting him. She's like, oh, I guess I'm back where I need to be. Girl, move then. Let me have him. The fuck? Brian and Issa are still together. They both boring and still together. John and Chloe are together, and I guess they're happy where they're at. Camo and Kiara are together. He don't want to be there because she's boring. Thanos asked for Sheila, and then Jaren just came in as a flame, and he took Athena, and Trap Yayo came, and Bree took him. So these are the current pairs. I can keep them on the screen right now, honestly, so we can know these bitches' names, because who the fuck are these bitches, right? So they go back to the crib, and when they go back to the crib, all the men are talking, all of the women are talking. When the guys are talking, Jaren has a moment, and he's like, yeah, things are about to get 10 times more turned. Shit's gonna get 10 times more turned, because I'm here, da-da-da-da-da, and all the men are like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, going back and forth, whoop, not arguing, but like, they're all talking a little actively. Jaren, I think, definitely has an activated type of energy. A lot of these niggas was kind of giving chill. You know, Thanos and Camo and Michael, like they were all cool friends. They was giving chill. John was the only one with this uppity energy. And now we got Jaren, and he's kind of like, he's riding it up. You know, he's rising it up. So I'm kind of fucking with Jaren being here. He's going to cause some motherfucking dissension, okay? Bree is talking to all the girls. You know, the girls are kind of all chill. You know, they fought, but they're still kind of chilling right now. They're all just introducing to themselves to each other. And questions start getting asked, because when Bree entered the cabin, and she was talking, she made the comment that her and Michael know each other, that he has done music videos with her. He's helped her on a music video, allegedly. So when the girls get together, they ask Bree, girl, what's that tea? And Bree was like, no, girl, Desi specifically asked. And Bree's like, no, girl, we just worked on music videos. They asked the boys the same thing. And the boys was like, nigga, we know y'all fucked. And Michael was like, I mean, she was into me. I'm a good looking dude, but it wasn't all that. But she was into me and, you know, hyping it up, right? So that's what was said. Michael said she was into me. It wasn't all that. Bree said it was just a music video and he helped me with it. Put a pin in that information. Okay? Boom. Now, there's a moment where Ray J asks everybody, who wants to go to the Love Shack? And the only couple for both of them to raise their hand were John and Chloe. Thanos also raised his hand because he was trying to get up in Sheila. Sheila didn't raise her hand. So Ray J was like, okay, John and Chloe, both of y'all raised y'all hand. Y'all are going to the Love Shack. Now, y'all, let's talk about this motherfucking Love Shack. Brace yourself. Boom. Ciao! It was going down. Now, mind you, this was 3 minutes after I won't even say 3 minutes. They had just walked into the Love Shack. They walked to the bedroom, and this is how they were. Chloe was bent over on that bed. I keep saying Chloe knows exactly what show she signed up for. Because mind you, she already did the do with Camo. Chloe was the first person to do the do. On night 2, she did it with Camo. I want to say this is night 4, and now she's here at the Love Shack with John the Don. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I just know Chloe knew exactly what show she was on. Okay. So Chloe's here with John the Don, and baby, they get it down. There is a whole scene, and you can hear this man moaning in the montage scene. There's a montage of random nature things happening. You can see things squirting in nature. You can see things opening up in nature. And in the background, you hear John Don vocally, loudly moaning. He is, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, all of that, y'all. All of that, y'all. It was nasty. I was like, I can't even record that and put that on here. It was getting down in the motherfucking Love Shack. So, as it's happening, when it's done, Chloe is in bed and they cuddled up naked. And John Don is knocked out snoring. She put that nigga to bed. I'ma put you to bed, bed, bed. And I'ma rock your body, turn you over, wrap your arm, run the shoulder, touching you like it's my first time. I'ma put you to bed, bed, bed. I'ma put you to bed, bed, bed. Standing up over the horizon. Ooh, 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 ooh. The sun ain't the only thing that's shining. Ooh, 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 ooh. And everybody, all right, y'all, I'm sorry. But anyways, girl, she put that nigga to bed and she was smirking about it. She seemed very proud of herself. But she had a diary room and she said, John Don don't know how to fuck. That entire time, he didn't care about my pleasure at all. She aired his shit out. John Don does not know how to fuck, ladies. If you were ever thinking, and gays, ladies and gays, if you was like, John Don, that's somebody, he don't know how to fuck. He gonna ram that shit in. He's just gonna ram that shit in. You're gonna be looking stupid on the bed because he gonna walk and go piss and then go to sleep. And he not gonna let you get your nut. Your pussy not gonna get played with nothing. He didn't play with her pussy nothing. He didn't play with her pussy, touch her pussy. It was nothing. He did no foreplay. She said it was no floor play. She said it was no foreplay. He just stuck that shit in like I was a dog. That's how you know he gay. That's how you know he gay. And let me tell you something. And I don't give a fuck what niggas think. If you got a nigga or you are a nigga and that nigga doesn't want to please that woman and he doesn't want to please the girl, that nigga gay. That nigga gay because all that nigga want is a nut. And if all that nigga want is a nut, you have to remember he could get that nut for anybody and anything. That nigga might not even be gay. He might be into some other freaky shit. He might be into anything. He might fuck anything, bitch. It's niggas out there that fuck anything, bitch. Anything with a pulse and maybe not even a pulse. Have you seen Salt Burn and he was fucking that grave? Hey, there is a lot of things out here. So beware of a man who is not interested in pleasing a woman because he could easily be gay or worse. Beware of a man who is not interested in pleasing a woman. If you're a man and you're straight and you're not interested in pleasing a woman, you're not straight. You're gay or other. You're gay or something else. Gay or worse. Or bad, because gay isn't even bad. You're gay or something terrible. Good luck. Which one is it? You need to figure that out. Good luck. I don't know what John Don is. I'd say maybe gay, but the fact that he didn't want to please her at all and he just wanted to get that nut, that's scary. That's scary. Even if he isn't attracted to her, that's scary. Because that means you fucking somebody you're not attracted to. That's scary. That's scary. That's scary. You got hard. You stuck your dick in something you're not even attracted to. That means you can stick your dick in anything. If you're not interested in her, because that's the thing. A lot of niggas would be like, nah, I mean, that bitch, she just wasn't even all that. So you fucking something that you don't feel like is all that. That means you'll go out there and fuck a horse if you ask to be like, I'm scared. That means you'll fuck anything. The fuck out of my face. So either he's fucking anything and he doesn't think that she's all that, or he's gay. Which there's nothing wrong with. So there's that. Good luck for him. So good luck to him. I just think a man should want to please a woman, but he didn't want to please Chloe. And Chloe said, look, Camo know how to please a woman. He needs to go get some lessons from Cameron, because Cameron knows how to please a woman. I don't know if that's Camo's real name, but that's what the fuck she said. So she said, Camo knows how to please a motherfucking woman. Okay. So the next morning, she asked Jonathan, she's like, hey, would you want to explore more things? What are you thinking? He's like, yeah, I want to explore. She was like, good, because me too. Because you didn't do what the fuck you need. She didn't say that, but she literally said, good, because me too. So she is very much so down to explore more. Okay. Period. What else did we get? We got some other shit. Because after this, low key, maybe high key, we got to the cabin. John Don went back to the cabin. Everybody else went back to the cabin. Oh, that night at the cabin, as John Don and Chloe was fucking, Camo pulled Athena out of bed with Jaren. So Jaren was left in bed alone all night. And Camo and Athena slept in the living room. I don't know what Camo is up to. because Camo fucked Chloe on the first night. He kissed Desi after her fight. Keep in mind, he said on social media he didn't see Desi fight. He just wanted to sneak Desi off during all the commotion. And then he snuck Athena off at the end of the night just to sleep with her. They didn't even fuck. It looks like they just slept cuddled up together. So Camo is working this motherfucking house. So keep in mind about that. So Jaren slept alone in that bed as a reminder of what happens in the morning. So in the morning, he notices Athena still is in the bed. He clocks that she wasn't there. He's like, okay, she's out here hoeing around. Then John the Don and Chloe come back to the room. And keep in mind, that's the bed that Jaren is sleeping in, is the bed that John the Don used to sleep in. But of course, he was in the boomer room, the love cabin, the love shack. So he wasn't there. So he comes back and he's like, oh, this is my bed. Now let's watch this video clip.
About the bed, like you want to...
So feel the bed. Feel the bed right now.
Oh,
it's
right.
wet.
Why is it wet?
It's wet.
Athena.
It's wet.
Mind you, the bed is not wet. The bed is very dry. Athena literally didn't even sleep in the bed. But let's keep going.
Shit.
Why is it wet?
I don't know. That's
It's
on his
wet.
side.
He's squirting.
You be pissing in your sleep or something, nigga? You look like a badass kid with the badass pajamas and that badass hair.
Now, this is a little tension because after this, Jaren has a diary room and he says, I'm not giving that bed back. He's going to have to take the bed back from me. I'm not giving the bed back. That's my bed. And I don't know what John the Don is going to do about that motherfucking bed. He doesn't say this. John the Don doesn't get his bed back. We don't see what happens with the bed right here. So just keep that in mind. Put a pin in that because, baby, shit gets down. But they're the sassy kings. They're going back and forth. They're doing they're talking the shit. And wow. So, hey, that's what happens. John also was like very rowdy about fucking and he got ashy ass feet. They showed his ashy ass feet. But he was like very excited that he got to hit Chloe right in front of everybody. Chloe clearly didn't care. So there's that. Now, after this, we're going on an outing, which is fun. I'm glad we're going on an outing because I needed something like fun. Like they weren't doing anything fun for me. The first challenge was a chop. Nothing really had happened in this episode. I'm like, what's happening? So Ray J's messy ass says, we're going on an outing, but I'm splitting y'all up. Some of y'all are going one place. Some of y'all are going to the other place. So essentially he said, half of y'all is boring and y'all need something to spice y'all up. And half of y'all is really up there and y'all are good on your own. So we're just going to split y'all up. Really, he was being dramatic. And let me tell you why. So this first group of people is the boring group. He's saying they're all going to the bar. He basically said, you're a bunch of boring bitches. Y'all all need to go to the bar and do some real shit. So the boring group is having fun. They're twerking. They're clocking it. They're, yes, we're finna go drink. We're finna go to the bar. Woo. Nothing special because this is the boring bitches. It is the pairs, Chloe and John the Don, Kiara and Camo, Nisa and Brian, and Thanos and Sheila. And I will say, I don't think Thanos and Sheila are boring, but the other three are, and they needed something. So they threw Thanos and Sheila up in there. And Thanos and Sheila aren't in any drama. So that's what's happening on this sprinter. They're going to the bar. The other sprinter is where the drama resides. Now, let me pull them up because I'm pulling up the images because let me remind you the remaining people on that other sprinter. The other sprinter is Michael and Desi, Trap Yayo and Bree, and Jaren and Athena. Now, Athena and Trap Yayo were a partner. Athena is mad because Trap Yayo fucked her and then didn't say he wanted to link back up with her. Remember that. Bree and Trap Yayo are partners right now, but Bree and Michael have done music videos together, and Desi has clocked that was said. Now, the extra and also Desi low-key wants Trap Yayo. So all of that is already drama there. But there's an extra layer. Jaren's messy boots ass has started spreading what I would say is maybe a truth, but who knows? Let's listen to what the fuck he's spreading.
And Bree, I knew what's up. They were just over here talking about that's the homie. Like, I know they fucked. And they think I'm not listening, but I'm always listening. Everything was off camera.
Ciao.
But I told Desi and Trap, but I just wanted to see if they was gonna fucking admit to it.
Please,
Like,
I know more than you.
how y'all whispering in a van?
Let me hear you.
We all right by each other.
So what I said.
Speak the fuck up. We can all hear you.
Exactly.
Oh, now, y'all, it started getting tension in the sprinter. Now, for a recap, when Bree came in, she mentioned her and Michael knew each other and they did a music video together. This was in front of everybody. When the girls and boys separated, Michael told the boys, I'm sure she was into me, but you know, it wasn't giving all that. She was just into me. Obviously, every bitch is into me. Bree told the girls it was just a music video. Jaren went off camera. Apparently, while the cameras were not rolling, he went to Desi and Trap Yo-Yo and said, They fucked. Michael and Bree fucked. Is this true? Did they say that? I don't know. He could have pulled that out of his ass. He could have took what Michael said and made it into that. But he's causing drama, and that's why in the Sprinter, when Desi is whispering, Michael is checking her because Desi keeps making these comments, and she's like, "Jaren, you're a little bit messy, and you did that, and I don't know." And there's tension building between Desi and Michael, and they literally start going back and forth in the motherfucking Sprinter. Let me play it again because he was kind of getting a little bit angry, and I ain't never seen Michael get snappy like that. Hold on.
Please,
look how he looking at her. Why you looking at her like that?
I got whispering in a van.
Let me hear you.
We all right by each other. Grab this shit.
So what I said.
Speak the fuck up. We can all hear you.
Exactly.
Because who needs to speak the fuck up? And I'm glad Desi like can check him back, because who is you talking to? First of all, who the fuck is you talking to, nigga? You better watch your motherfucking mouth, nigga. But hey, hey, look, he needs to clear shit up. He needs to watch his mouth. As long as he watches his mouth by Desi, I'm gonna let my man clear shit up because he looks good while he's doing it. Hey, but watch your fucking mouth. Who the fuck is you talking to? So they start going back and forth, and then the episode ends there. It's finna get some drama. They show next episode preview. It looks like John Don and Jaren literally start fighting. So we're gonna see what the fuck that tea is about. But yeah, girl, that's where we're at. This was a slow episode, but they brought the bombshells in to kind of shake some shit up. And Jaren is shaking some shit. Honestly, Jaren and Bree are shaking some shit up. The history, the messiness, they kind of are doing a little bit. It's just like a cute little tease. I think this show, I don't know. We need some more spice. I don't know. They're not fighting enough. Why aren't they fighting? Let's get them more alcohol. I don't know, something. Like, I need them to be beefing. They're not beefing hard enough for me, but we move. Let's rank these people, girl. The fuck? Huh. Now, at the bottom, we got new people. Let me rank the new people first. Bree came in. I thought Bree, she's beautiful. She's gorgeous. She has the tea with Michael. So far, she's minding her business. I don't have no problem with her. I can't put her high. I'm going to just put her in mid right now. She did what she needed to do. I think she achieved everything she needed to achieve. It wasn't nothing too crazy, but she achieved what she needed to achieve. Jaren, he's finna be camp, y'all. He's coming in. He's starting the pot. He's causing mess. I like him. I like him a lot. I do. I think he's causing some engagement, bitch. That messy shit. Now, that is messy as fuck, but hey, it's a show. I need something. In Chop, I have Sheila. She's not moving. Athena, she's not moving. Trap Yayo, he's not moving. Kiara and Brian and Kai Asylum, they're not moving. Camo is going down to Kai Asylum too. Who the fuck is that? Nisa is going down to Kai Asylum too. They didn't have anything in this episode. Literally all four of them. They're irrelevant. Where are y'all? Honestly, Chloe can stay in mid. At least she walking around fucking niggas. Like, I need somebody to give me something so she can stay in mid. Thanos got to move down to mid because he didn't really do much this episode either. John the Don not moving from camp, but honestly, this episode, they're competing for Camp Kings. Jaren and John the Don are the Camp King competition, and I think Jaren took this episode for the campness. He took this episode. We'll see next episode when they fight who win the fight. No shade. And not my mother and my father literally beefing. And that's the thing. They're still irrelevant. Like, the T is Desi and Michael are still the two most relevant people. They're literally the stars of the show. So I feel like I got to keep them where the fuck they at. They're still running the shit. They still the stars, and they still my faves. So hopefully mom and dad can get it together and stop motherfucking arguing. But right now, I'm not moving them. Okay. And this is how we have it. Honestly, I think Bree might need to be above Chloe and Thanos this episode. Like, she was the reason the tension is happening. No shade. So it's giving this. Now, why the fuck is the Flames coming in washing half of the cast? I don't know. You bum ass bitches need to step it up. I will say at least Athena is in drama. At least Trap Yayo is in drama often. At least Sheila got in a fight. Although they're in Chop, honestly, at least they're giving me something. I just don't necessarily like them that much. We'll see if it changes because honestly, I don't care that much to really keep them down there forever. But we'll see. Right now, they haven't improved. But yeah, and then all of the people in Kai Asylum, I need them to go. Can we vote people out? Like, what's happening? I need them to go, or they need to. Tia Kemp needs to come on stage and kick them out because they're not giving me shit. Okay. But yeah, y'all get into the other shit. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, all of that. Get into next episode because we will be back next week for TRK After Dark or whatever. And thank you for keeping it real with the Kingdom, honey. We out.